Welcome back, everyone. Nick Cousin, Fernando Palomares, Tappin Eagle, back with all your great golf talk from the week. And I'm still really reeling from that last episode, Fernando. That was such an awesome episode with Alexandra Rocha and all the swings and mental game stuff he was teaching us. I know you've been playing. Have you taken what he said and used it?
Yeah, man. I'm so grateful for Alexander's appearance on this show. He's such a legend. I've been actually using it both in practice and in play. Haven't played a tournament yet, but I'm playing one in 2 weeks, and I think it's very helpful what he wants us to focus on a feeling instead of a thought. Just one feeling at a time. If you just focusing on one single feeling, it's much easier to just let your body do the work. Like it already knows what to do, so just step out of your own way, as he would say. I mean, he has 20 wins for a reason. I'm very happy to have met him, and just gotta apply it.
100%. And you can go back and watch that whole episode from last week right here on the channel. Let's get into the golf that happened this week, Fernando. The first live golf event in Riyadh and a first time winner in live golf from Australia, the rookie Elvis Smylie, and he holds off John Rahm. A great story, part of the Rippers GC Australian live golf team, just joined this year and was part of Cam Smith's junior golf program in Australia, and now wins one for his mentor.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like flabbergasted by this win by Elvis, the king of rock, probably reborn as the new king of golf. Man, what a performance. He was like 25 under the lights in Riyadh, and Ram didn't want him to go out with a win on his debut performance, but he held him off with just amazing shot after amazing shot. He missed a few birdie opportunities, but he gave himself a chance on almost every hole. I think he hit like 17 greens in regulation, something like that, and he deserves it. I mean, Cam Smith couldn't be happier, especially this week. Now they're heading back to Australia, to Adelaide, for arguably the best week in golf.
What I loved from Elvis too was just the emotion he showed too after that winning putt. You could tell he really cared.
Man, the first time the first time a live golf player wins on his debut after Henrik Stenson did the same few years ago. Reaper was a little bit hurt because Matt Jones got relegated last year. He tried to qualify via the Q school this year and fell up just a little bit short on the final stage. But Elvis is already arrived. I mean, he's ready for the big leagues.
And he already moved up to 80th from 135 in the world golf rankings. Yes, we talked about that last week too. Live golfers are now in the world golf rankings, Fernando.
Yeah, I mean, he earned 23 points on the official world ranking, which is 23 more than what they had last week. So even though it's a low blow for Liv that only the top 10 earn points, I mean, as Peter Yulan said, it already makes him the second best tour in the world, because the DP World Tour winner earned 20 points in Patrick Reed.
There we go. Live actually getting some attention out here. It's
We
good to
love
see.
Liv.
And I have to mention too, you convinced me to watch more Live, and I watched it this weekend, and it is a great viewing experience. I saw every single shot, and I can't say that for the PGA Tour.
Man, it's so exciting. You just want to tune in. Those 4 hours are gold. They make your life better if you love golf. It's fast paced. There's always something going on. The shotgun start makes it that there's good shots going all over the course with the team aspect. Every single shot counts. Reaper GC just barely beat Torque last week. So man, it just Live is such a great product right now. Especially in the app, you can watch it with no ads here on Mexico. So that's awesome.
Love that. And you mentioned the team competition, so let's get into that. It came down to those last couple of holes, Fernando. Ripper GC, with the help of Cam Smith and others, gets it done, adding on to Elvis Smiley's score, gets it done over Torque, who I know is one of your favorite teams out here.
Yeah, this is probably my two favorite teams going head to head. And our Abraham answer, the new addition of
He was
Torque.
making a push. He was really, really having playing well that last round.
Yeah, he played a great all week. Ortiz, Munoz as well. But on the other side, Lucas Herbert played great as well. It was just a tough battle. I think Reaper ended up like minus 67 against minus 64 from Storke. And this week they're local players, so Reaper's definitely the favorite going into this week.
100%. We'll get to that. Someone else who debuted this week and had the lead through 54 holes was Thomas, or 56, well, I should say, Thomas Detry. What happened to him this final day? I mean, it was just really a battle between him, Peter Uline, and Elvis the whole weekend.
Yeah, such a beautiful swing. What a weird feeling for him. Maybe like last year he was winning in Phoenix. 1 year later, he's he's making his live debut with Dustin Johnson's four aces. So being Patrick Reed, he's out, so he's his replacement now. So I mean, he had a chance. He just didn't make many putts, but he's definitely gonna be a factor this year.
What about playing in the dark? How would you play that? Because I feel like it would really be a big problem if for eyesight. You'd have to get used to the playing in that because a lot of the time you're I was even watching the broadcast, they're hitting shots in the dark and then it's landing in the light.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to watch the ball land in the dark. I have only played once in the dark under the lights in Vallarta in Mexico, where they play the PGA Tour tournament there. They have like a par three night course, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I usually play at night, but it's totally dark. In this case, they actually had lights, but I mean, it was just a little bit more chilly, maybe. Uh, but other than that, I think it's basically the same.
You know where it wasn't chilly though? In the desert in Phoenix, TPC Scottsdale, Chris Gotterup. Incredible comeback win. Led after the first round, then fell off a little bit. Birdied 6 of the last 7 holes
Wow.
to win in a playoff over Hideki Matsuyama. And that's his second win in 3 starts. He won in Hawaii on the first event of the year.
Man, out of nowhere, he wins again. I mean, I remember the announcer already said he was out of the competition after the first few holes where he made a bogey, and all of a sudden he's back in the winner's circle again. He has even won more than Scotty this year with 2 wins. I mean, that's probably gonna change this week because Scotty's probably gonna win again. But Chris, wow. I saw that he changed to a new ball this year with Bridgestone. Like he uses Tiger's ball, which is like a less spinny ball, which gives him more distance. I mean, not that he needs any more distance. He's top five in driving on the PGA Tour, but what a clutch performance. He really has no fear. I thought Michael Thorbjornsen was going to get with this one, through with this one, but Scotty also was making a charge. Hideki, I it was just there was just no way he was gonna win. He couldn't hit a fairway all day. I think he hit like two fairways all day. It and he had a chance on the last hole. He just needed a par. Hideki hit it a not so great bunker shot and ended up losing on a playoff with an asterisk because they were distracting him a lot. But man, Chris, you gotta hand it up to him. What a tough clutch performance that was.
Very emotional after the win, too. His girlfriend was there for the first time to see him win, had not been at any other tournaments that he won in the last 2 years. So, very special moment for Chris Gotterup up there. How about Matsuyama? You mentioned it briefly. He broke his own. So, he was 5 for 5, Fernando, with 54 hole leads. And he had 44 of his 45 rounds at TPC Scottsdale where he was under par. And all he needed to do, like you said, 18, just get par. But then he hits it into the pew bunkers on 18 and then the playoff into the water. What do you think happened there down the stretch to Matsuyama? Because he's usually dialed in and so focused out there.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have his stuff all day. He didn't have it, and yet that's what great champions do. They win with their B game, even
Yeah.
their C game. Hideki was playing probably his C game on Sunday, and I think the difference was those fans that were heckling him in the end. They got to him, and that's a little bit disappointing from the fans, but that's golf, man. You gotta stay focused. That's the thing with Live. I mean, they have like roaring music blasting
Yeah.
all the time, and they still focus, so much. So maybe maybe it's good that Hideki didn't join Live.
Yeah. What did Brooks Koepka say? Like they asked him what the biggest difference is between Live and PGA Tour. And he says he doesn't have to listen to Imagine Dragons when he's on the putting green.
That's so true, man. What's radioactive about making a 4 footer?
Oh yeah, fun times out here. Someone who had so many things go right and so many things go wrong was Scottie Scheffler. What a roller coaster weekend. That first round, he shows us he's human. He finished bogey, double bogey in the first round and was 2 over, and then finishes in a tie for third, and he's almost winning it. Fernando, how does this happen?
Man, you can never count him out. He was like tied for the 100 after the first day. He was in risk of missing the cut for the first time in 66 events. He comes back with a solid 66 on Friday, and then he starts making everything. Then he's suddenly on the verge of winning again. He just needed one more putt on 18. He would have won in a playoff. That's unbelievable from Scotty.
Unbelievable. And like you said, he had the longest made cut streak going, which was broken by Xander Schauffele last week. He had the longest one, then he missed last week. So Scottie Scheffler makes the consecutive made cuts streak, keeps it going. However, there is one streak that did end for him, and that was the current par or better streak. He had 29 rounds where he was par or better before that first round at TPC Scottsdale.
Well, I think he had way more than that last year. I think he reached like 100 rounds with par or better last year. So it's just Scotty trying to break his own records now.
And the next best is 22 from Ricky Fowler.
Man, Ricky sneaking in there.
Oh, yeah. I love Ricky. Two other golfers who are playing well this year on tour who haven't won yet, but playing really well. The only two golfers on the PGA Tour with top 20 finishes in the first 4 events, Pierceson, Coody, and Siwoo Kim.
Man, Siwoo, Liv wanted him bad.
Oh,
Like
yeah. Oh,
he's
yeah.
a hot player right now. Such a beautiful swing. He's really funny
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. I think he has like 11 straight top 25 worldwide, which is crazy. He has almost won a few times this year already. I think Siwoo might be winning his first major this year. And Pearson Coody, his brother, is also a great player, also has been a member of the PGA Tour. He earned his way back to the PGA Tour this year, and he's just striping it now. He finished on the top 5 of the Aeon swing on these first events, which earned him his pass to this week's tournament, which is the first signature event of 80 players no cut, a tournament that is playing this week on Pebble Beach. So, well, I hope that his streak continues.
Tough course. We will get to previewing that tournament. But first, another two-time winner this year, Patrick Reed. This was an easy pick for us to make last week, Fernando. We both picked him to win. And what does he do? He wins his second in 3 starts at the Qatar Masters.
He's inevitable now in Europe. Like we said, he's like the new Europe Scottie.
Yeah. And you know what the crazy thing is though? 0 losses in regulation too in the 3 starts. The other one he lost in the playoffs, so he could have won 3.
Yeah, he could have 3 in a row.
Yeah.
He's gonna put up a historic season on the DP World Tour this year. You can just see it. Like even Monty is gonna be jealous of his DP World Tour record.
Through 3 tournaments, already 2,259 Race to Dubai points. Last year, that would have been 8th most total among those who didn't have PGA Tour status. Just incredible.
He's already earned his way back to the PGA Tour in just 3 starts. He doesn't even have to keep playing over there.
And we will get to see him in a PGA co-sanctioned event when the Scottish Open happens too.
In July.
In July, yeah.
You can already see it. Chris Gotterup versus Patrick Reed is the new headliner after Rory versus Scottie now.
Somebody has to win, right? Who would you take? Who would you take if it came down to those two?
I mean, right now I'll take Reed, but any of those is a good pick.
There we go. All right, like we said, we're going to talk about Pebble Beach. And of course, I think you can already guess who the favorite is. It's Scottie Scheffler at plus 300. Just like last week, he was plus 300 favorite. This week, plus 300 again. And the second best odds making his PGA Tour debut this week, Rory McIlroy plus 1,400.
Man, Scheffler, top 5, certain thing.
Yeah.
He's going to win most likely as well. Nothing more to add there. I mean, Scheffler, the heavy favorite, as we see with the odds. And Rory, I mean, he's defending champion. He tied for 3rd this year in Dubai already. He played like 10 events in a row on the DP World Tour. He took a little break last 2 weeks, and he looks ready to go. I just saw that the PGA Tour posted Rory making an eagle on 18 in the wind today. So it's going to be a tough week in terms of wind. Looks like it's going to be maybe some rain, a little chilly. The greens are very small on Pebble Beach, the smallest greens on tour. And the rough is very thick. It's like 3 inches long. And the ball doesn't go very far on this course. It's the shortest driving distance on average on tour. And they're also going to play one round in Spyglass Hill, the Robert Trent Jones course. And that's similar to Pebble Beach, like small greens. So it's gonna be like a ball striker week, and Rory and Scheffler definitely both ball strikers. You could also look at someone like Victor Hovland, which hits the ball very solid as well.
Rory looking to become the 7th golfer to repeat in this tournament. You mentioned his ball striking. Where do you see an advantage for him having already won this last year?
Well, I think he hits the ball really far, so that helps. He has short irons onto these small greens, so it's going to be a lot about his wedge game. If he can control the spin, because for me personally, when I play like the tailor-made ball that he uses, it spins a lot. I don't know if he uses a different TP5 or what's going on, or he probably like has to punch his shots a lot. But I mean, it worked for him last year, so I'm sure he'll do great as well.
And speaking of ball striking, LIV Golf heading to Australia this week, LIV Golf Adelaide. And John Rahm, after making his push with Elvis Smylie last week, the favorite at plus 400, and David Puig at plus 800 as the favorites this week at LIV Golf Adelaide.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely the favorites here. But Australia has a different type of golf. Like the courses there, they call them the sand belt, and they have like different type of turf. So the turf is harder. It's like the club bounces a little bit off the turf. So some players may even like use different type of irons that go through the turf better. And if you're not used to the Australia courses, you're not gonna do well. But I mean, John Ram finishes top 10 anyway, anywhere he goes. So that's why he's a favorite. But David Puig, I mean, he finished, I think, top 5 last week,
Mm-hmm.
and he almost won in Europe the week before. So he's an impressive talent, and he's probably ranked top 10 in the world. I mean, if the rankings were
Yeah.
correct, he's probably top 10 already in the world.
Yeah. And funny enough, John Rahm is still looking for his first win on the LIV Golf Tour, too. And
He's
he was
gonna reach
golfer of the year
100
last
million in
year.
winnings before winning a tournament.
He was golfer of the year, but somehow didn't win any tournaments. I don't. Someone explain that to me.
Yeah, nobody gets the point system on live, but who cares?
True, true. Why Cam Smith, he's plus 2,200 for this. How come no Australian is really favored in this?
I don't understand. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put my money on Cam Smith
Yeah.
100%.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
he won it last year,
Yeah.
and his team won it last year. If somebody can play those tough bunker shots from this sand, is Cam Smith. He's a magician around the greens. I mean, he almost he almost wants to miss the green. Like, it's incredible. It's just out of this world. I'm definitely picking him and Elvis Smylie as my picks.
Rippers GC gonna have a historic year on the LIV Golf Tour. Is this what I'm hearing from you?
Well, I don't know about that. They'll probably cool off after this week, but I mean, Elvis has surprised us already, so why
Yeah.
not? Maybe he's gonna pick this team up to a
What
new
do you like?
heights.
What do you like most about Elvis's game? He was so calm, cool, collected. Didn't show a whole lot of emotions the whole week. He was just very steady.
Man, it's like if Phil Mickelson had a good swing, that's Elvis Smiley right there. It's just such a beautiful swing, and that produces a lot of like straight shots. His ball doesn't wander off a lot. I mean, in Riyadh they were playing under the wind, and he was just so loose. Like he
Yeah,
was like just like chipping it away to 4 feet on every hole. I mean,
automatic, automatic.
he's a beast.
Beast, beast. All right. Without further ado, let's get to the weekend picks. Let's start out PGA Tour, and I got some good ones for you, Fernando. Jason Day for Pebble Beach. 15 starts, none of those top tens. That's my first one.
I love it. Yeah, I also had Day here. He's always finishing well on Pebble Beach. Maybe for me, I'll pick Maverick McNeely. He's from California. He should play great here. He did well here on 2020 and 2021. So maybe he wins this week.
Signature event, 3.6 mil on the line. Scottie Scheffler has the most signature event wins, 5. That's why he's the favorite. We all understand that. And just the golfer that Scottie Scheffler is. I'm also, my sneaky pick, I guess it's not so sneaky the way he's been playing this year, but Ryan Gerard. That's my other pick along with Jason Day. He's never played this course, but I thought this was interesting. I watched an interview with him, and he said he knows all the shots because he played it in Tiger Woods' video game.
What a player. What a fantastic guy. He has to make the Ryder Cup next year. He almost won in Mauritius. He almost won at the Sony. He's on fire. Just a homemade swing. He is dialed in. It's a great pick. I'm going with Akshay Bhatia for my other pick. He finished top five last week. He said no to live, so he said yes to TGL. So he's on the spotlight right now, and he's proving why, just like Siwoo, why they didn't want to go to live because they can handle the fight with the big boys.
There we go. Chris Gotterup and Ryan Gerard, future major winners, possibly Ryder Cup team members. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see, man. So many names
Oh yeah.
in the mix.
All right. For Live Golf, I mean, we like we said, plus 2,200. That's great value. Cam Smith in Australia won it last year. Give me Cam Smith as one of my picks to win for Live Golf. I think that's
That's just
just
automatic. You have to pick
automatic.
Cam Smith. I
Automatic.
would also pick Abraham Answer again for this week. He played great in Riyadh, and he won in Australia a few years ago. So he has a great short game, and he can handle the sand belt, the Australian sand belt.
I'll also add on Thomas Detry because he was playing so well in the first tournament and then just lost out there, but had the lead for 54 holes. So I'll give Cam Smith Thomas Detry.
Thomas Detry, one of the prettiest swings I've ever seen, and he looks like a calm, chill guy. I like that about him, and yeah, only good things ahead for him. And I'm gonna go with Elvis Smylie. I mean, local hero. He he's catapulted himself into stardom. And when you watch Live Adelaide this week, you're gonna see what those fans are like. They're crazy.
And if you're watching in the United States and Mexico, you're gonna have to stay up to watch that one. But we will stay up, right, Fernando? It'll stay up.
Well, I'm gonna wake up early, definitely for the final round. It's
Take
like
take a take a little
like
nap.
Djokovic, Sinner, yeah.
Take a little nap, just like the Australian Open.
I mean, we can always watch the highlights, but it's worth it. It's worth getting up for.
After watching Live Golf, man, I'm all in. I'm all in. I love watching it on TV because I still don't know what holes they're on sometimes, but I do enjoy watching it. I see every shot. So
Yeah, it's still a bit confusing, a little bit mind-boggling, but it's worth the watch, worth the time, and I think Liv is just gonna keep getting better. I mean, David Faherty is and has been the best voice in golf. They also have the new announcer. Did you see Henny Sewell just joined the Live? She's a great,
and Nicholas Colsarts too, right?
and Nicholas
Yeah,
Colsarts. I mean, they're they're getting great recruitments, new recruits.
and I'm able to watch it in the United States now instead of because it used to be on this channel called the CW, and it no longer streams. So then now it's on Fox, so I can watch it on regular TV and have no problems. So happy about that. We are loving Live this year. I'm putting that on the record. I'm loving Live this year. I'm no longer a hater. No longer a hater.
I love it. Well, George Bush would be proud of you.
Yeah. Yep. Those are our picks. We'll make sure to as always every week we welcome you to comment below with your picks, react to our picks, and we will say last week we were winners, right? We picked Patrick Reed, and you came close. I should say we both came close with Scottie Scheffler. We both came real close.
Yeah, I won some money with Patrick Reed, outright winner. I picked Scotty as the outright winner. He almost got me through with that, but I also won because I picked Ryo Hisatsune to finish top 10, and he
Yeah.
did. And I also picked Victor Hovland to finish top 10, and he did. And I also picked Hideki to finish top 10, and he did. So very happy with those picks.
If you want to gamble on golf, Listen to that guy right there. Money,
Yeah,
money. That's all
sometimes
I
it's
hear
better
from that
to.
is money, money, money.
Yeah,
Dinero,
yeah.
mucho dinero, mucho dinero.
Es mejor apostar al top 10. Top 10
Sí,
is better to gamble on.
sí, senor. Sí, senor. Major key for gambling. Top tens in golf.
Mi
Top ten,
amigo.
top tens in golf. Well,
Bellissimo.
no DP tour this week. They're taking a week off. They start out in Kenya next week. That'll be exciting. Golf in Africa. But this week we'll be excited for signature event, Pebble Beach Pro-Am on the PGA Tour and LIV Golf in Adelaide. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll be back with you next Wednesday to talk some more golf, and maybe we'll have a guest for you. We don't know, but we will see about it. See you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday, and good luck to the PGA Tour guys that don't have to make a cut this week.
Yes.
For
All
8
right.
times this year, they don't have a cut.
There we go. Enjoy some cut-free golf this weekend, friends. See you next Wednesday.
See you soon. Bye bye. Thank you.